Welcome back to Advice and Attitude, where we talk about real life, real issues, and real solutions. Today's episode is all about something that doesn't get talked about nearly enough: men's mental health, and specifically how women can play a powerful role in supporting men we love, whether that's a partner, a brother, a father, a son, or a friend. This isn't about blaming, fixing, or trying to do the work for them. It's about understanding, compassion, and creating safe spaces where men can finally breathe and be human. Why men's mental health matters, some may ask. Men are often raised with messages like man up, don't cry, or be tough. This creates generations of men who feel like emotions equal weakness. Studies show men are less likely to seek therapy than women, but suicide rates among men are significantly higher. That silence is costing lives. When men don't feel safe to express stress, sadness, or vulnerability, it comes out in other ways, such as anger, distance, overworking, or even health problems. So when we talk about men's mental health, it's not about men being fragile. It's about men being human. And humans, they need connection. Some barriers that men face is cultural expectations. Men's Men are told their worth. They're told that they should be providing, protecting, and never showing cracks. A lot of men have lack of role models. How many men grew up never seeing their dads talk about feelings? A lot of men have a fear of judgment. Even in relationships, some men fear their partner will see them as less of a man if they open up. And access therapy, healthcare, or even to slow down is harder to reach for many men. I think about the men in my own life, and I realize some of them have never even had one person ask, "Are you okay?" Like, really okay, without rushing them. So, how do we as women help the men in our lives without overstepping? Let's break it down. One, we can create safe spaces. Don't laugh off their feelings or call them dramatic. Let them talk at their own pace. Silence is okay. Sometimes presence is enough. Two, ask different questions. Instead of "How was your day?" try "What's been on your mind lately?" or "What's stressing you the most right now?" Gentle, open-ended questions invite deeper answers. And then step 3 is to normalize emotions. Share your own vulnerabilities. It signals that it's safe for them to share. Validate their feelings instead of jumping to solutions. Sometimes they just need to feel heard. 4. Encourage support. If you see signs of depression, excuse me, guys, sorry. If you see signs of depression, anxiety, or burnout, gently encourage therapy, but frame it as strength, not weakness. You can say something along the lines of, I admire people who work on themselves. I think you'd get a lot out of it. 5. Check your reactions. When a man does open up, resist the urge to weaponize his vulnerability later during arguments. That builds walls instantly. 6. Celebrate small moments of openness. If he shares something personal, acknowledge it. Say thank you for telling me that. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. But yeah, if he shares something personal, acknowledge it. Say thank you for telling me that. It reinforces that his voice matters. Now, let's find the bigger picture. Supporting men's mental health isn't just about one relationship. It's about breaking cycles for future generations. Imagine little boys growing up seeing their dads cry, or seeing their uncles talk about therapy, or even watching their moms encourage softness in men instead of shaming it. That changes everything. Women can't do the healing for men, but we can influence the culture by the way we show up in our relationships and conversations. Men's mental health is not a side conversation. It's essential. It's central to healthy families, healthy communities, and healthy futures. If you're listening today and thinking about a man in your life who might be struggling, maybe today's the day you check in. Not with judgment, not with pressure, but with presence. Because sometimes the strongest thing a man can do is admit he's not okay. And sometimes the most powerful thing a woman can do is make sure he knows he doesn't have to carry it all alone. Thank you for tuning in to Advice and Attitude. If you found this helpful, share it with someone you love. And as always, remember, you never know what battle someone is fighting silently. Be gentle, be patient, and be kind. See you guys next week on Wednesday. I love you guys, and have a great one. Bye.